Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. So we got some amazing news today from the New World dev team. Coming to the March PTR is what everyone has been starving for, new content. And yes, you heard that right, new content. So what can we expect in the March PTR? Well, actually, it's pretty exciting. We are getting a new weapon, and yes, you guessed it, it's the Blunderbuss. And alongside this weapon, we are also getting an entire new legendary quest line. And before you say a new weapon is not new content, that's not all. We are also getting a new expedition, and with it, they have said comes the new steps New World is planning to take to transition into a full MMO. In the form of more story, more cinematics, and more of a feeling that you are in a world taking part in a story that you will begin to better understand. So let's first have a look at the expedition. This expedition will be located in the Shattered Mountains in the city of Mirkgard. We will have to enter into the corrupted dimension of reality, where we will venture into the Tempest Heart. This expedition will be themed to conclude the story of Isabella, so it should be pretty exciting. The Tempest Heart will be a 5-player, level 60 expedition with a recommended gear score of 550+. I personally am really excited for this one. Although the game offers very little information about Isabella as a character, if you actually sit and read the journal entries, you will find that she is a pretty cool character. Her arc in a lot of ways reminds me of the journey of Arthas in WoW, although she was not as righteous as he was. Starting on a journey as a young woman attempting to rebuild her life, she was under crippling debt that her father and brothers built up before they all had been lost at sea, and she is now bound to repay it. And being completely alone, setting out to sea in hopes of finding great wealth to rebuild her life on a new foot, and be prosperous, leading her down a long road, where in the end she is lost to the corruption. In fact, she was even the character that named First Light, because she noticed that the village would be the first light sailors would see if they found themselves at this island. As time passes, she grows more unpredictable and dangerous, till she meets the heretic. It's all just a great story. It is a tragedy that Amazon has hidden these great stories in the game up until now, and I am excited for them to start trying to tell them better. Not only to engage players more, to feel invested in it, but also simply because they are good stories. So yeah, I am hyped for this expedition. And the Blunderbuss is being added. Such a cool weapon. People love to simply equate it to the shotgun, but it is so much more than that. I love the character fantasy with it, especially because it scales up strength and intellect. This will allow you to be a warrior roaming the land using various scrap and debris from the battlefield, loading it into your devastating short-range hand cannon to rip enemies to shreds. Or it allows you to be a gun-toting mage, sort of like a witch hunter from the stories that we have read. It's just pretty cool. I really like it. So this will be in the game in the form of the PTR very soon for us to test, probably in the next few days. And I can tell you I will be testing it. I think it will change how people play in a big way, especially in PvP. It will have 2 trees available. The Containment Tree. This tree will be all about closing the gap and unloading explosive devastation up close into enemy faces. And the Chaos Tree, which will focus on keeping a distance from your enemies and AoE bombarding areas. This will be a very interesting playstyle if they give it the power that will truly make it cool and not be a wet noodle. Along with this weapon, we will also, upon max leveling it, receive a Blunderbuss legendary quest that will start in Ebonscale Reach. Another reason I am excited for this weapon, well, is for the crafting potential. A new weapon to craft has me excited because I just love crafting, so being able to make something where there is not already a saturated market is very appealing. They also hint that we will be having new boss world encounters. Could this potentially be an event, sort of like the Christmas event or the giant turkey, but for Easter or spring? A new world boss would definitely spice things up. They also say they're making a bunch more impactful changes across a variety of weapons and doing another huge bug fix pass. So yeah, this one just sounds great. Well, that's all they've told us so far, but I think we can expect a lot more this month as we get the PTR rolling. This falls in line with a lot of the things they had said were coming in the devblog video. I won't talk about the other things I think are coming, because I don't want to guess, but I will keep you updated as we learn more. So guys, this one sounds pretty exciting. So any of you guys going to get onto the PTR and try this new expedition or this new cool weapon? I know I am. I also wanted to let those of you know who might be interested that on February 28th they added some pretty great deals to the in-game shop. They added 2 new weapon skin bundles and 2 new armor skin bundles. These are not new skins, however. What they did is took the original skin sets that were available early on in the game, some I believe, if not all, right on release, and bundled them together like mega bundles. The nice thing here though, is that they are prorating them. So if you have purchased some of the old bundles of these skins but are missing others, If you choose to buy these bundles, it will reduce the price based on what you are missing. These bundles include the Runic Armor bundle. This includes all of the Runic Armor skins, the Jackal, the Bear, and the Fox skins. These usually would cost 16,000 crowns per set to purchase, but now are bundled for 30,000 for them all, so it is a savings of quite a bit. Basically buy 2 get 1 free. The second armor bundle is the Angels and Demons armor bundle. This one of course includes the Aegis of Providence, the Cambion Husk, and the Righteous Guardian armor skins, all for the same deal as the Runic, 30,000 marks. They also have bundled the corresponding weapon skins in the same way, for 28,000 marks per set, which is a great savings, even more than the armor sets. Now I know, with the game in the state it is currently in, you're going to ask yourself, why would I spend money in the shop? And that is a valid question. I'm not suggesting anyone should. I simply was letting people know who might be so inclined that these older sets have now been greatly reduced in price. Okay guys, I hope to see you on the PTR, and I am truly excited to see that the game is continuing to improve and grow, even though the numbers haven't been great lately. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.